face, and as they say, don't touch the windows or go near the windows, or Barry Diller will come out and punch you in the face. Are we ready? Okay. Steve Rosenbaum and Simon.
Hello, everybody. I just have to say, I'm going to use a second of my time. I started with this group when it was in a conference room with 12 people. And to look around and see the New York tech community in this fine shape is really, really, really exciting. So it's great to be part of it. This is Simon Cavaletto, and we're the co-founders of Magnify.net. For those of you who don't know, you've probably seen our service. We power, as of now, 34,000 video sites on the web, and most of them you can't tell are ours. We love that. But we're not here today to talk about Magnify. Plenty to do another day. We're here to talk about a widget that we built in the last 2 weeks. We got enormously excited when YouTube announced its API. Our feeling was that they could have built those widgets and said, we're going to keep the system closed, but instead they invited developers to get excited about video, and we think that that API is going to drive a lot of new adoption. So what I wanted to do is just let Simon talk a little bit about the API, and then we'll dive into exactly what the widget does.
So YouTube has offered an API since very early on in the service's history, but it's been a poll-only API until quite recently. And then just last month, they made an announcement that they were enabling user authentication and uploads and other content updates on the service through the API. So we are very excited to take it there.
So the new product that we're announcing today that is very much an alpha, and please, you're going to all go and break it, I know, is called Meetup.com. And Meetup is a free widget that you can put on your blog page, web page. It's an iframe. It's easily configurable. It's meant to be the entry ramp for people that want to find a way to get video onto their site, use YouTube as the back end, and get videos directly back without having to find themselves waiting for people to go to YouTube, upload, and then hopefully bring an embed code back. So what we're going to do is just show you very, very quickly how it works. We don't have a lot of time. So this is how you configure the widget. You can change its color. You can make it pretty. You can make it match your site. Red, there we go. So Simon, let's jump to the next page. So this is Simon's blog with the Meetup widget installed. And in the next versions, we'll go ahead and make the text configurable and make it neat. Just go ahead and sign in. And what he's actually doing as he's signing in is signing into his YouTube account. So your users are now, as they're YouTube users, automatically able to go and browse, grab a file, upload it, and we're going to do a little bit of a Julia Child check here, because as you all know, YouTube takes 10 minutes or so to go ahead and cycle the video. Let's go to the next page. All right. So you're going to get an email. And by the way, there's a bunch of choices here. So either it can be an email, or it can be a JavaScript pull, or it can be a page. If you've got a content management system, that video can directly go into your content management system. And then, here it is, Simon's blog again. You go and slide down to the bottom. What he's delivered is a piece of little text, embed text. Go ahead and hit play, and there's your YouTube video on your site. Really simple. YouTube loves it. It uses the API. By the way, I don't think we're going to be anywhere near the only people to build really cool stuff with this API. I think you're going to see video cropping up all over really, really, really quickly. We expect, and I'll let Simon talk about this, there's some technical enhancements. This was literally, you know, from getting the API 2 weeks ago to getting built and getting the logo and getting done was 2 weeks. And this was our side job when we ran Magnify. So we're 10 folks in New York, so we're spread a little thin. But go ahead and talk about the next generation.
So we're looking at sort of two different areas. One around supporting alternate kinds of video upload to our own CDN or other kinds of video storage and delivery mechanisms on the one hand. On the other hand, different ways of integrating this widget into your existing site. So sending an email with an embed code is kind of like the lowest possible technology for that piece, but the more sophisticated versions let you send the embed code for the recently uploaded video over to a content management system, blogging tool, or whatever application you have. You get the embed codes, you can save them in your database and display them on whatever pages are appropriate.
And just in closing, I'll say this. we think that that everybody in this room should be playing with video. It's the coolest thing in the world. If you're not, it's like, it's not scary, it's not hard, and this is meant to just make it easy and fun. Certainly some number of people will end up using this and then needing more complicated video stuff, and we have magnified for that. So that's all we got. Thanks for checking us out. Questions?
Have you tested it, the widget in a Blogger or other blogging software, Twitter, for putting video comments in?
We haven't actually tested it specifically with having the video embed posted as an individual comment, but that's certainly the kind of usage we anticipate, and now that we've got it working, we'll be testing that next.
Other questions?
Yeah, so is YouTube being reduced to being a storage medium at this point then?
You can repeat the question.
Yeah, the question was, is YouTube being reduced to being a storage medium? I think with YouTube, I can't speak for them, but we looked at the API and saw that it did this and went, this is a cool thing. I think what they figured out is they want to be everywhere, and that's a good thing.
We got one over here.
Yeah. Hi, quick question. How is what you're offering here different from what you can already do in things like Blogspot? I mean, doesn't Blogspot also allow you this type of technology to show? Or?
So the answer is a couple of differences. One, yeah, there are a bunch of people that are doing various video uploads. Because this goes to YouTube, you're also getting the YouTube exposure at the same time. That's thing one. And thing two, there may be some limits to, I don't know, Blogspot's file size limit or other things.
Now we know.
We're out of here.
Very good. So.